Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Just thought I'd play some Elden Ring and chill. Oh, Elden Chill. Yeah, welcome to the Elden... Oh, put my teeth in. Elden Chill playthrough. Yeah, I haven't played this for, seems like forever. It's only been a couple of days probably. So I thought I'll have a little, let's go for a spin, is it? What you all been up to? Anything interesting? Let me know if anyone's watching this shit. Where are we? What are we doing there? I've forgotten how to play. Yeah, so yeah, I had a job interview today. Slept like shit last night. I think it's just nerves, innit? Yeah, I take medication to sleep. I should have taken double medication, but never mind, innit? Yeah, so I missed the gym end this morning. Did get up in time to take my dog for a walk. And the good news is, my mother's dog Max, he's a lot better today, so they came to join us. Have that. Yeah, so it was nice to go with my mother and the two dogs. Went up around the lake. My mother's dog has a little swim. Well, thinks he's swimming, but he's just like having a drink in the lake, you know. Yeah, it's just nice to see that Max is better. Oh, it worries me because he's got a few health conditions, you know. He's still only young. He's not even 4 yet, but he's yeah, he's got a couple of health conditions, you know. But we still love him. Fuck this guy. I tell you what. One sec. Don't drink and drive. Don't talk and play Elden Ring. Right, have that. Oh yeah, I'm not very good at this game as well, in case you can't tell. Oh, is it? Right, let me get a run up. Where are you? Yeah, so what do we do then? Yeah, got ready for the job interview. And as I was getting ready, I was like, when was the last time I actually had an interview? Like a lot of the jobs I've had over the years, I've been quite lucky. It's either I've known someone, or it's been like a new job within the company, so it's been more of a chat than an interview. Or I've done agency work. That wouldn't class what they do as an interview. It's like, what's your availability? Have you got the right to work in the UK? All that shit. So, yeah, that's first time I've had an interview for years, you know. But it's not like I was applying for a high level job. I did do a bit of Google then, you know, like top interview questions, and my brain was blank while I was waiting for my lift to take me. Yeah, I couldn't think of anything. I thought, this is going to be a terrible interview. But then it turns out it was like a quick test. It was about 8 of us in this room, like a maths test and an English test. You know, read this. One of them was read a menu. Very basic stuff, and answer questions on it. It was spelling, you know, easy stuff, you know. One of the things was quite rude, the way it was worded, but I'm not going to repeat that. Made everyone laugh. Yeah, the other people over there seemed quite nice. There was an American chap there, so of course when he started talking, everyone's like, where are you from then? Yeah, so we did that. We had a quick tour of the place. It's a factory job, it is. Yeah, it seems quite interesting. Something I've never done before. It's working with the food industry. So we had to then go back downstairs in like the reception area, and then the manager woman called us up one at a time. Oh, you motherfucker. Right, yeah, they called us up for like one-to-one interviews then. And I was like, right, okay. And it was 3 different positions available. One of them was a higher level job, and it was higher pay, obviously, because it's more responsibility. But when she was showing us around, she said, you know, unless you're familiar with this, she wouldn't recommend doing that role. It's a lot. It's only a little bit more money. There's a lot more responsibility. And she was quite conscious. She don't want people like losing, you know, getting disheartened and leaving or something. What the hell? Do you know when you don't play a game for a while, you just forget the controls, you know? That's what I'm doing. I had a bit of a brain fart then. Yeah, so I was talking to this woman. She said, right, I said, I'll take your advice. I'll go for one of the lower jobs. And then she goes, right, okay. She goes, have you worked in this industry before? And she grabbed my CV and she went, yeah, we wanted to talk. We were talking about you. I was like, all right, okay. And my CV, I haven't updated it. I haven't updated it since 2018. I thought, oh, here we go. She's a lot of places don't really check your CV. I thought she's going to call me out now, asking me why I haven't updated it since 2018. So she said, oh yeah, you've got loads of experience in management. We were going to offer you a manager job here, because there's a few manager jobs going. I was like, oh, right, okay. You know, getting a bit excited. But she said, oh, you haven't got your, I think you need like hygiene certificate, so you need to do like some qualification or something. And she said, yeah, we're going to fast track you now, put you on like a manager training course. I forget, it was a lot of information being fired at me, like. Yeah, get these and then see how it goes. Because they'd be interested in offering me one of the manager jobs. I was like, oh, tidy, do you know what I mean? Didn't ask about the pay. The other thing I liked is it's paid breaks. There's not many places in the UK offer you a break and paid as well. So I like the sound of that. That was the good stuff. Pay, loads more than I'm on at my last job. More hours, but the only thing, which I was, when she told us this, is before she had a chat to me about the manager jobs. I was, I don't know, 1 week is 60 hours a week. It's 5 12-hour shifts. And I thought, I've done this before. I think it's called continental shifts. So you do 60 hours or 5 12-hour shifts on the first week. And then the second week, you do 2 12-hour shifts. So 24 hours the second week. You know, the second week is pretty awesome, but I tell you, when you're doing, and it's day shifts and night shifts, so 6 till 6, or 6 in the morning till 6 in the afternoon, or 6 in the afternoon till 6 in the morning. I've done it before, only for a couple of months, but it was hard. But the pay was good. You get extra shift allowance if you're doing night shifts. And as well, on that 24-hour week, if you wanted to do another shift, you could get time and a half. She's still doing under 30 hours. Yeah, you do time, and you get your night rate as well. So I thought that was pretty good, that is. You know, if I fancy, I don't know, booking a holiday, or say a load of new games come out one particular month, and I'm like, oh, I don't feel so guilty, and if I'm doing that extra one shift. Yeah, so it sounds promising, you know. She asked me when I'm able to start, so I said, you know, how about next week, Monday or Tuesday? She said, yeah, fine. The only thing I thought it'd be in, don't worry about it. She said you either need your ID, either need valid passport, which mine is expired about a year ago, or birth certificate, and it can't be a copy, it's got to be the original. And I was like, yeah, I've got the original. I haven't seen it for about, I'm not lying, 2005, 2006, something like that. And I'm not exaggerating, I must have moved house, I want to say 15 times by then. So God knows what that is. So I searched all my rooms. My house, I live on my own, apart from my dog. My house is a 3-bedroom house. So there's not a lot of stuff. I don't own a lot of stuff. So that won't be too hard to find. So all my rooms, I searched all my rooms, nothing, I couldn't find it. Now I'm looking for essentially a piece of paper and I couldn't find it. I'm thinking, okay, it must be in my spare room. And my mother has just sold her house, so she's kind of between houses at the moment. She's staying with her boyfriend who's got a small flat, 1-bedroom flat. So everything she owns that she doesn't essentially need is in this room. I didn't think I'd be needing any of this stuff, so I had about 4 or 5 boxes. Oh, I'm exaggerating. About 8 boxes in there in my spare room upstairs. I was going to use it as my games room, but I got the bigger. The master bedroom is my games room. Yeah, it's only a little room, but it's stacked like almost floor to ceiling. So I'm looking through. Oh, it could be over there, and I got to dig, and I know it's at the back, like in the corners. I'm aiming to get to, and it could be in here, it could be there. I'm like getting stressed out over an hour, and I'm diagnosed with, among other things, OCD. So my OCD is going through the roof now, and because I had it stacked a certain way, and I'm trying to maintain it in a certain order it needs to be in, whilst looking for this fucking piece of paper. And I knew where it was. It was in like this filing cabinet thing I've got. Like looks like a little briefcase, but it opens up as like a filing cabinet kind of thing. But I had no idea. Well, that's why if it's anywhere, it would have been in there, like, you know. Fuck you, man. These guys. No matter how good you are, these guys still always get me, I tell you. Yeah, so hour goes by, nothing. My dog can tell, he just knows when I'm getting stressed out. He's making a fuss then, isn't he? Because he doesn't like me when I get like that. Bless him. So he's like, you know, trying to play. I'm like, no, come on, boy. No, I need to do this. I need to do this. And, yeah, it took me about an hour and a half. And it wasn't where I found that thing, that briefcase thing. Fuck, it wasn't in there, was it? I'm like, right, I have absolutely no idea. I know it's, you know, with COVID now, it's a faff to get anything. Anything to do with, like, government documents. Like, don't get me started on the fucking DVLA. So I'm like, shit. So maybe it'll take over a week. Hopefully the lady now will understand that I can't start. So I thought I'll have another look. I'll empty, like, tip that filing thing upside down and have everything on my bedroom floor. And I'll go through it. I'll tell you what, the shit I've been keeping. Like, I used to be a swimming coach. Like, why am I keeping sessions from when I was a swimming coach? So I'm like, right, chuck this in the bin. I'm chucking pay slips from 15 years ago in the bin. Like, why am I keeping all this? And there's this, like, right to the bottom of this pile was this little envelope, like brown envelope, and I had my ex-fiance's handwriting on it. I thought, fuck, what's in here? It was in there, wasn't it? The last place I looked. So, I'm so relieved now. I finally got, and it was the original birth certificate. Yeah, so that's stressful little story. I know it doesn't sound bad, but when you got OCD, shit like that really messes with you. Well, messes with my head anyway. But it had a happy ending, so I got that. So the lady's going to phone me back now, tomorrow I think, with like a confirmed start date. And what I liked as well, I said I got a couple of things coming up, like holidays. I got a holiday in May. Comic-Con, Swansea Comic-Con is not this weekend, the weekend after. No problem, she said. Just let me know when you start on your induction. And did I kill him? Yeah, let me know and start your induction. All your holidays. Like, I got my birthday in July. London Comic Con's on my birthday, which is perfect. So I'm not missing that. Let's heal, is it? Yeah, so that was good. It wasn't like, well, I've worked in places where I wouldn't have reacted as positively to that when you're asking for time off. So yeah, sounds so far so good, you know. There's a place I can lock my motorbike. I'm happy with that. You know, they got to get past security, and right down the bottom of this car park, it's like a private car park, and there's like a bike shelter, and there's a bit there designed for motorbikes or something. Oh shit! I always struggle with these fuckers. I know, I suck. I need to upgrade my stamina now. Right, Alva, you dead? Yeah. Yeah, I've also got another interview then on Friday for another job, and that sounds alright. But you know, I'm gonna go to that. And before the interview today, I would have preferred the job I've got on Friday. However, when she started talking about progression, basically the company is doubling in size, and it's not agency, it's a permanent contract. You know, so you got a bit of job security, the company's expanding and all that, you know. So I'm getting older now, I don't want to be job hopping or whatever they call it. But the only thing, I didn't like nights before. Where I live is nice and quiet. But yeah, I struggled. I don't know how people do it. 1 week working nights, then the next week or whatever you're working days. I just have to get used to it, I suppose. But the money is it's not a couple of quid, you know. You're talking. It's probably going to be about 400, at least 400, you know. A week, 400 a week. I wish 400 a month. Better off, maybe more if I do the overtime. £500 a month. So already my brain's thinking, oh, treat yourself now. And I don't know why. I mean, maybe it's YouTube's fault. I've been watching some YouTubers, and it seems a load of games out on the Nintendo Switch. I'm a bit late to the party, you know, for a Switch. But before I picked up the PS5, a Nintendo Switch, I thought I'd have a Switch before I buy a PS5. But obviously, yeah, I stumbled across a PS5 at retail price. So I thought, nah, I'm not turning that down. I think there's a Giant down here, isn't there? Yeah, so I think I'll get a Nintendo Switch. I like a lot of like quite a few RPGs. I'm in the mood for a good RPG. Something totally different pace to the fighting games I play. And Elden Ring. You know, this game, I don't know how people can play this game all day. I'm not gonna lie. It's head work. Come on in, mate. Oh, come on. One more hit. Boom. Good night. Yeah, so that was my day. Went to view a house then with my mother, which is, I'm not exaggerating, but a 3-minute walk from my house. So be nice. I got a close relationship with my mother. She's been great with my health issues I've had over the last 2 or 3 years. Probably wouldn't be here if it wasn't for her, you know, and my dogs. I think it's a crab here. Look at that. Where did he come from? Yeah, I like the house. Very similar from looking to mine from outside. I thought, it's quite a bit more expensive. Go in and it's massive compared to mine. It's totally different layout. Garden. I'm not fussed. I run a nice small garden. It'll do me. As long as I got enough room to put my motorbike, and I got 4 plants or trees, small trees in plant pots. That's enough for me. But my mother likes the garden. She can be out in the garden on a nice day all day. Where me and the son, we don't get on. Me and the son. Like having a suntan, but I just seem to burn whenever I go out in the sun. Yeah, I used to live abroad as well, so that was interesting. I used to live in Ibiza. Yeah, so that was my day up give you all an update. If anyone's watching, let me know in the comments. I love saying that. Let me know in the comments what you've been up to, what you're playing. Let me know how shit I am at this game. I know. But I gotta be honest, right? I think I appreciate since I started doing this. Obviously, I'm still new to it. It's a lot harder than it looks to talk and play a game. You know, while I'm getting attacked. You know, if I was fighting one of the bosses, I probably wouldn't be saying anything. My brain can't multitask that well. But anyway, yeah, I thought just give you an update. I just finished a really good book as well, so I might, if I got time tomorrow, I'll do a bit of an update on that. It's a Godzilla book. There's 3 stories, like mini stories in one. The last one is okay, but the first 2 were there's something else. Like they could easily make these into a movie. I don't think they'd fit into the universe that the current Godzillas are, but like if it'd be a standalone movie or anime or something like that, yeah, it'd be a really good anime actually, especially the first one. Might do a little talk, flick through it and all that shit, you know. You see people doing that on YouTube, like a mini book review or something. I'll enjoy that. But yeah, thanks for joining me. Have a good night. Love you. Bye.